Hello everybody, it's me, Cold Talker Looters, and in for a new episode of the Crash Course series of C Sharp, the C Sharp Crash Course series. And here we have a brand new chapter. We're gonna talk about all about methods. So let me tell you guys that I'm actually going to, excuse me, I need to take care of my cat. I'm gonna let her outside. Okay, so where I was going? Oh yeah. So actually we got like three courses left, counting this one, to finish this Crash Course series. So I was enjoying a lot of this Crash Course, even though I almost started like almost a year ago for this. So yeah, it's almost time, guys. So what are methods? Okay, because this is the chapter for methods. So a method in C Sharp is a named block of code that performs a specific action. It's one of the core building blocks of any C Sharp program. A method is a reusable block of code that runs only when called, can receive input, can return output, and helps organize your program into clear logical actions. So, in order to understand methods in C Sharp, I'm gonna start saying that you guys were always doing methods. So first of all, in order to understand what I'm saying, in order to create a method must be instanced in a class. Remember class program? Well, that class always holds a method. Methods outside class cannot be accessed in C Sharp. It will throw an error. So, for example, so you guys saw that I am actually working in already built a program, right? It's called method one. I put the namespace there. But now let's create the class, okay? Class program, okay? Color braces. Now, remember the static void main? That is a method. That's basically a method. It's that is how we can actually compile stuff in C Sharp. That's how we always done before. Static method. So let's create another method here. Okay, let's create this one. Public void say hello. Okay, say hello. So I'm gonna have a console.writeLine here saying hello. Hello coders. Or, you know what? I'm gonna call you looters. Hello looters. Hello looters. And let me actually do more better grammatical. There you go. Hello looters. There we go. So in order to understand this, let's go line by line, okay? So line 1 is line 13. What does public mean? So public is an access modifier. It tells how the method will interact with the rest of the program. So you can have public, public, or you can have private. You know, that is the access modifier. Okay, that is the access modifier. There are many other access modifier that we can actually see further in this course, but mainly you guys are gonna use public or private. Okay. So what is the void means? Void is one return type. So what is a return type? The word void is a return type, means that what it will give back or what value will return after the method is compiled. In this case, because it's void, it will return nothing. Void will not return anything. It's just there. Remember how static void works? We never use the keyword return in it because it is a void. It's a static void method regardless, but it's because it's a void, it won't return anything. We're gonna make little programs that will demonstrate this in a more accurate detail. Okay, so the name, this say hello, this is the name of the method. This is how you will actually access the method by activating its name. You're gonna see how. Okay, so we got also parameters. The parameter are values inside the name's parentheses. So these over here, the parentheses here, are the parameters. Okay, note that I'm giving you like 3 to 4 examples. I haven't got inside the method yet. We're still trying to analyze how a method is working. And the body, the entire body, from the open curly braces to the closing curly braces. The body of the method, the code is in the curly braces. As simple as that. So when I have this, right, the public void say hello, how will access it? Like, it's just there. If I save and compile, what would I get? What am I getting at? Well, see, there's nothing there. I don't see any greetings. So because it's a public void, I have to say this program B. Let's do program A. Okay, program A, new program. Okay. A, say hello. And there you go. This is how you actually access a public and also a private void. So you go here and hello looters. There you go. That is how simple it is. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's get going with the other exercises. So we go to File, C#, we're gonna do method exercises. Okay, go there, and first method is this one here. So we'll go with using system a namespace method exercises here. I'm gonna create a class program, and we're gonna create our static void main. Okay, and first it's gonna be a public void greet. Okay, so we already done this, but it doesn't hurt to do it again. Okay, so console.writeLine. Okay, let's do hello world. Okay, we're doing a method called hello world. Okay, all right, now we need to access it, right? And we're doing with program A plus new program, and then we're gonna get a greet. Perfect. So we all know this is gonna compile, right? We just click save, method exercise. Perfect. Hello world. That's great. That is actually great. But now, how about if we have a different method with different names and with different access? say for example, let's see, I create here methods, and I'm gonna plaster this one over here. Okay, so we're gonna have perfect. Say for example that I'm gonna create a static date time. Okay, get today. Okay, so what is this static date time get today? What is this date time? I'm actually accessing a part of the system library that gets the today's date time of any day. So for example, when I set static date time get today, this method returns today's date. How do we access it? Well, we will do a return date time that today. Okay. Now, how do we access a static method here? So in order to do that, we can do a console that write line get today. So this will print out in the console, and you can see here is July 5th, 2026. That's how actually you can get the date time. Of course, it's a static. Well, if I get a static void, let's do what do we have here? Let's do static void generate random. So in this one, for example, we have a static void, static, just like our main method. We have a static void generate random. So what I'm going to do here, random rnd equals new random. Okay, have integer number equals rnd, sorry, that next 1 through 100. Okay, console.writeLine here, random number, okay, plus we access the variable number. So static void, how do we access this static void over here? We can leave this one over here anyway. We don't have to put it in the comment section. But how to actually get this static void inside the static void main? So thankfully, C# makes this very simple by doing this. Voila, as simple as that. You don't have to create a new program, basically a new program method in order to place your method that you just created. You just plaster that method over there inside the main function, main method. And when you save and compile, it's going to show on the number 6. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. We can do it again. Random number 11. And this is how methods are created. Thank you very much, guys. So next time we're gonna get some return values inside a method. So next time, as I said, we're gonna get a method with a return value. It's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna give us a better understanding of how method works. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, and bye bye.